Hello everyone. So let me start with today's session. Just I'm sharing my screen. Just give me confirmation that everyone is able to see it.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so my name is Saurabh Mirganaya and I have completed the BTech and having 10 plus years of experience in the field of machine learning and work with the different IT companies, either it is in the MNC or the small scale companies or startups. So in overall the 10 years plus years of experience, mostly I have worked for the machine learning, data science, and deep learning. So work on the different projects like either it is a text tone detection, speech to text conversion, brand analysis, or some other projects which like reading the scan passport by using the OpenCV and image processing. Guys, if anyone is on mute, unmute, just please mute yourself so there will not be any noise. So in the text tone detection project are like the projects where we find the tone of the text. What exactly people want to say in the text. Means is it positive, negative, or the appreciation, negation, escalation, or the person is happy or not. So exactly what is the tone of that person? Is he optimistic or not? So finding these tones are very important in today's generation. In companies, there are having hundreds of different products and a huge market is there, and companies want to understand or find the mood or the people want to say about their product or service. So at that time it becomes very necessity that to understand the mood of the customers, mood of the people who are purchasing their services, products, and give them proper service. So in that direction we have worked on the some projects which exactly find the tone of the text. So the text can be anything. Either it is Twitter text, either it can be Facebook data, either it can be reviews the company that has got from the different customers. So multiple sources are there for the data. So generally people has the doubt that what exactly the data is there, means how that people get the data and what exactly data scientists do and what exactly the machine learning engineers do and what exactly happens in the artificial intelligence. So in today's session we are going to explain each and every concepts of the data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, how they are correlated and what exactly happens behind the screen. So I'm damn sure that after this session you will be very crystal clear about the few concepts, that is what exactly machine learning, what exactly data science, and what exactly the artificial intelligence, and what exactly happens behind all these technologies. So understanding or doing the coding in the Python or machine learning or C, C++, Java, and how it is different than the machine learning. Why there is so much market value for the machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, that we will see. It's not only about the automation. Automation is the one part. But other than the automation, the way industry is moving to the smart work culture, that is the one important thing that all the industries who was working from the last 50 years, 100 years are going to transform their work culture to the new way. Whatever the support systems, support companies was providing support to the different customers, the way they was providing 10 years back and they way are providing right now are very different. And the way they are going to provide in the future will be different, right? So we see some scenarios in detail, how exactly it is different, why people are moving toward this field, and either person is working in the support or you are working in the testing or you are working in non-technical domain. So we are getting lots of people from the different domains who are not in the IT field actually. They are working either in the banking, they are working in the healthcare, they are working in the mechanical department somewhere. So altogether different people are there, and these people want to transform their career to AI because they knows that AI is one field where anyone can make the career. There is no any restriction. If you want to do the programming in the AI, it is very simple. If you go to C and Python programming, it's so simple that anyone can work on the Python programming and do the coding. So everyone knows that I can do the coding. So let's start with the today's session. Someone was raised hand. So is anyone has any query? MIA1. So guys, please give the proper name so I can call with that name. In this 1 hour of session, if you have any doubt, any query, anything you should think that you want to discuss, you can talk. You can unmute yourself and you can talk. So this is the two-way chat. So it is not like just a one way. Yeah, Mo, is anyone has any query, anyone, any doubt? Okay, so let's start with the today's session. So in the agenda of today's session is finding that inspiration of the deep learning. And then we'll go and see that machine learning behind what exactly rule-based mechanism was there previously. Then what is the traditional machine learning till date, what was going on, and artificial neural network. That is the one of the important concept of the AI. The whole AI in all the industries dependent on the ANN. When that ANN came in the market, that ANN has changed whole artificial intelligence, because till 2010 or near about 2012, ANN was not that much superior. Artificial neural network, the people, the companies who are working on these technologies of ANN in artificial intelligence, it was not that much superior till 2010 or 2012. But after that, the way the new innovation comes in that field, that has changed the field of AI. Before that also machine learning was there. In 2000 also machine learning was there. 2005 also machine learning was there. 1980 also machine learning was there. 1975 also machine learning was there. Artificial intelligence was there also. But the way the accuracy has changed in the current recent few years, that accuracy has taken all the companies to think about to come in this field of artificial intelligence and change their way of working culture to the new way. So in first of all, we'll see that what is exactly rule-based model. So just imagine that you don't know anything about the artificial intelligence, you don't know about anything about the programming, nothing. Just you are just a non-technical person, and you don't know what exactly happens behind. Means when you are writing any program, what exactly happens there? Means what we do, you don't know anything, and you got one problem statement that someone gives you one apple, and you are just imagine you are blind, you can't see. So what you will do? How you will recognize that is the apple? Or the blind people, how they recognize that is the note of the 2000 rupees or 3000 rupees, or sorry, 2000 rupees or 100 rupees or 500 rupees? So they just by their hand they check that some signals on that note. So yeah, is there any mark or something like that, and by using that they find that. So they have fit some rules in their mind that if this rules is, if this mark is there on that side of that note, then it is 500, or else it is a 2000 rupees notes. So they have fit some rules in their mind. In the same way, suppose you are you got one project from your boss, and he told that these are the 1 lakh emails, and you want to find that which email is spam and which email is not spam. What you will do? You will write some just one algorithm that you will check that what is the content of that email. So what is the subject of that email, what is the body of that email, and who is the sender of that email. If that subject contains some words like it is like get free offer, get something like that, or get free credit card or something like that, then you can call it as a spam. So you will define your own rules. How much rules you can define? You can define 100 rules, you can define 200 rules, you can define 500 rules. Even if you put the team also of the 100 people, they can define 10,000 rules. But you know how many emails getting flowed throughout the world through the Gmail or the Outlook or the different channels? So there are the thousands of lakhs of emails every day are flowing in all organizations. Or you can see in the Gmail, thousands of lakhs of emails are flowing throughout the world. So is it possible anyone to sit and write that rules that if this type of words comes, then filter it out as spam? I mean, and if another type of content comes in the email, then filter it as a not spam. Is it possible? No, definitely not possible. So generally, if we have a problem statement, which is very basic, simple, means when the machine learning was not there, or in some scenario, you will not require the machine learning. Suppose you want to give loan to one person, and there is one basic criteria. If his salary is above 20,000, then only will approve. Else, you will not even send it to the manager to review it. The basic rule. What you will write? You will write simple condition. If salary is greater than 20,000, give him the send it to the manager. Else, reject it. So in this rule-based mechanism, we write one simple rule here. We check that rule, write the rule. If that rule pass, we return the decision. Else, we write the another rule till the time we complete our system. So that one model of that loan approval, there is only one single condition we have added. If the salary is above 20,000, approve it or give it to the manager, else reject it. So that is the rule-based mechanism. Now, what happens that in this organization, in the loan industry, in the banking industry, there are the thousands of applications, and the loan approval or disapproval is not dependent on only one factor. There are the multiple factors which affect the loan approval or disapproval. First is the salary. Second is the how much property that person has. Third can be his credit history. Fourth can be, does he hold any other assets or something? Is he salaried or the businessman? So there are the multiple different factors which affect the loan approval or disapproval. Now the scenario comes that when you have the 1 lakh records and you have the different multiple 10, 20, 30 different criterias to filter it out, it is not possible to write each criteria. If salary is greater than 20,000, if his credit history is above 6.5, if he has this assets and all these things, then approve it loan or not. So it becomes bit critical when your number of columns get increases. If you have 5-6 columns, it's fine, you can write. But when you have the 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 columns or 100 we can say that features, on the basis of that you have to take the decision that do you want to approve his loan or not. At that time, rule based mechanism will not work. You cannot sit and write the rules, because it can be possible that in one region people having less salary also paying the loan EMI very properly on the time. So it may be possibility that we need to approve that loan, we need to change our rules. So you need to change the rules. Okay, so here we are writing the rule-based mechanism, and on the basis of the rule-based mechanism, if it is simple problem statement, we can solve that. But when the problem statement is complex, there are the hundreds of features, and you want to take the decision, rule-based mechanism will not work. You cannot write simple rules. What is the rules? The way we write the program in the Python, in C, C++, Java, in any programming language, the way we write the program, that we can call one type of rule-based mechanism. So in that we write the different coding, and in that coding we exactly handle the our flow, that if this condition is failing, then return some data. If this condition is passing, then return some another data. So that is the different programming we do in the C, C++, Java or .NET, or the people are doing in the programming, either in the IT industry. But in machine learning, data science, it is different. So we'll go and see exactly what happens in machine learning. So till now, are you clear about what is the rule-based mechanism? What exactly happens in the rules-based mechanism? We write the same set of rules.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So if you write the same set of rules, if it is pass, you give some decision. If it is fail, you write some another rule. Now this, what exactly happens in the machine learning? Traditional machine learning means till that people was doing till before artificial neural network was not there in picture, or deep learning was not there in picture. So guys, it has become difficult to understand exactly. Means you will sit in one call and you will understand all the details of the deep learning, what exactly happens behind the deep learning. I know it is a bit difficult, but try to give you maximum concentration. If you understand basic concepts, definitely when you join some more detailed courses or anything, you will understand that in depth of these nomenclatures. Either it is what is the deep learning, what is the TensorFlow, what are the different frameworks are there. So you will understand that. So understanding this concept, understanding this architecture is very important. So in traditional machine learning, machine learning which was previously available, so at that time what they was doing, we was finding the features, we are extracting the features. So this is a car. So this is a car, but how that machine will understand this is a car? You know that you have saw that car and you know that this is the car, but that machine don't know this is the car. So what machine will do, or what we will train to the machine? Whatever the machine do, we train that. Other than machine is nothing, right? It is just box. So we train to the machine. So what we do in the machine learning, we extract the features of this car. So these are the wheels. So what is the width and height of these wheels? By using that, we define that is it the car or it is the bike. If the wheels are in one specific ratio, then we can go for the width of this car's tires. If it is more than the normal width of the our bicycles, then we can classify it in the cars category. We will see that there is a bonnet. Yes, there is one bonnet. So we can say, yeah, it is looking like car. I don't know it is car or not. Bonnet can be to another object also. There can be any other another object where the bonnet is present, or the object which is looking like bonnet is present. But here is one car is there, one wheel is there whose width is some XYZ. There is one bonnet, some glass is there on the top of that bonnet, steering is there, and some other features are there. So machine learning algorithm, what they will do, they will take these different features and they will check that if this all the features are present, then I will call it as a car. If all these features are present, I will call it as a car. Right. So these things exactly happens in the machine learning. So here, have you write any specific rules? No. What you do here, we take the hundreds of thousands of different images of the cars and we create some features. Means suppose this is your table, and in that table there are the different means values are there. Here it can be the width of the his tires. Here it can be the bonnet size. Here it can be the is it the steering is present or not. Here can be side glasses are there or not. So like that there will be different features, and you will check that is it present or not, is it present or not. And you will pass these types of 1 2 3 1 lakh 2 lakh 3 lakhs of records, and you will train to the machine that if this type of data is coming, then mark it as there is one label class, and in the label class you are marking it as a car. If all the things are present which is looking towards the car, you will mark it as yes, it is a car, else no. So you are not writing a specific rules, you are not writing if else conditions. What you are doing, you are taking all this data and passing it to the machine and telling that machine if this type of features are coming, then mark it as a car. If another type of features are coming, then mark it as not a car. So are you understand that how exactly by using the machine learning, in behind the machine learning, don't forget about there are the different algorithms are there. Either it is linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree. There are the multiple algorithms are there in the market. Hundreds of algorithms are there in market. But understanding this concept is very important. This is the basic concept behind all these algorithms. Whatever algorithm is there, there can be a different formula for that algorithm, but the basic concept is the fix. You are taking this data, splitting that data in the train and test. So you are, if you have the 10 lakh records, you are taking the 8 lakh records as a training and 2 lakh records as a testing. Means just imagine that you are training to a child, and in the childhood that you saw child saw one elephant which is one size. Then after 1 year or 2 years also he recognized that one another elephant where he saw either in the TV or in the zoo, and he tells that dad, this is the elephant. How that child remembers? Because he has saw that previously in history, and his mind is very intelligent. Our humans mind is very, our human's brain is very intelligent. He understands that once he sees something, then he creates the proper picture in his brain that this is the elephant. But machine learning or machines cannot do like that. So to do like that, what the machine cannot do, what we have to do, we have to train the machine. We have to give the different images of this car. We have to pass the 1 lakh different images of the car. And once you give that 1 lakh different images of the cars to the machine, then machine will understand, yes, this type of object comes, then it is car. If another type of object comes, it is not a car. And your machine will become smart. This is the one example we have given. So we need to train it for the different problem statement with the different data. So means finding the object, like finding the child and the age of the person from the image is one different problem statement. You need to pass the different data in that scenario. If you want to find the difference between the truck and the bicycle and the two-wheeler and your car and the aeroplane, that is the another problem statement. You need to pass the different data in that. If you want to find the spam email, not spam email, or some different type of email, or the client's requirement, you need to pass the different data in that. So in all this scenario, you are passing the different data to the models, data to the your machine, and that training that machine. So who trains that machine? Who trains that machine? You have the data, you have the 1 lakh records, you have 10 lakh images, but who will train to that machine? So there are the different algorithms in machine learning. They trains to that machine. So what is that algorithm? That is the, I call that linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, random forest, support vector machine. There are the naive based algorithm. There are the hundreds of different algorithms. We pass that data to that algorithms, and that algorithms train to the machine, and then machine gives that decision that what is that type of object. So the different algorithms we need to require in the different scenarios. So when you are working in a linear regression statements, you have to go for the linear regression algorithm. But where you have the true and false type of data, then you have to go for logistic regression. So that is the another part. So we'll see it later on in some another session. So I hope you understand till here that how we train to the machine, and we need to pass the data, and then the machine will classify the data in the 2 or 3 or 5 or 100 of categories. Is it clear till the date?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so here suppose if you want to find the person that in this image person is there or not, or the face of the person. So what the machine will do, machine learning will find the different ages of this person. So there are the small ages. So this is the eyes, so this type of age is there. So this is the nose, another type of age, mouth, one another age, hairs, one another type of age. So we are detecting these ages, and by using these ages we are finding what is that, is that person or animal. So you can distinguish that. So these things happen in the machine learning. So you are finding the high level of features. You are not going in the very depth, you are not going in very small features. You are not going to check the color of his inside the eyes, what is the color of this one, or what is the uh, tie he has weared, or some small features you are not going to check. You are going to check very high level of features, and on the basis of that you have to distinguish that is it a human or exactly, or what is it, an animal, right? But what happens in the deep learning? So deep learning, which I call the artificial neural network, which is who had changed the way of the industry, the way they was working from 2012 to 2015, the way enhancement has came in the artificial intelligence. It had changed whole industry of AI. It had changed whole industry of IT industry. Means if you see, in next 5 years, companies are going to transform their work culture in totally different way. If you think that managers will be continue to work as the way they was working, no, they are not going to work in the same way. Machines are going to take place of that. Managers who are taking the decisions on the basis of some data which they was getting. So what the manager's role? Manager was sitting there getting some, just imagine there is one auto company, and in auto company one request of that some customer comes. So the manager checks some different parameters, and on the basis of that parameters he gives the approval or reject it. Okay, now we know that, means the company's owner know that what are the conditions. So he can write a decision deep learning algorithm. He can get it developed by some IT company and replace that manager who is taking the 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh salary, and just put that algorithm who will give the smart decision on the basis, on the behalf of that manager. So miss, actually we are working on that project. I'm not telling you something which is going to happen right now. We have one customer. For that customer we are working to find the give that decision on the behalf of that manager. So 50 to 60% of his work is going to automated. Now either he will work on some other activities where the more brain or more things are required, more manual activities are required. But the thing which was continuously going on from the last 5 years, 6 years in that company is going to automated. And it should be, because companies has to go to the next level, industry has to go to the next level. We are moving toward the industry 4.0, and in this one we have to improve ourselves. Means all the companies, all the employees, all the staff has to improve themselves, and all companies are working behind that. So they are putting all the AI related stuff in the different task, whatever the people are doing. Either it is tester, so whatever the tester was doing, it is getting automated with the help of artificial neural network only, deep learning. So in the traditional machine learning and deep learning, what is the difference between the traditional machine learning and the deep learning? So as I told that in the traditional machine learning, we are extracting only high level of features. We was extracting only the wheels and the size of the wheels. We are extracting only the bonnet is present. We are extracting only glass. We are extracting only the steering and side glass. So these are 4, 5, 10 features we are extracting from that image. And on the basis of that, we are taking the decision what type of that object is. But in the deep learning, what we do in the deep learning, we extract we go in the very depth of this car. We find very normal means what is the logo on this image, or what is the logo on this car, what is the color of this back side seat which is inside the car, what is this one the part inside this wheels. So we find the small features also, and so we are extracting the low very low features, and on the basis of that we take the decisions. So here it is possible that this is not the car, this is the truck also. In this scenario, this is not the car, it can be possible the truck also has the vehicle, means that bonnet, truck also has the tires, it has this one the glasses, steering, side glasses, everything has, truck also has all these features, right? But truck will not have this thing, means that one small feature which is available only on the Audi car, that is truck will not have the some features which is present only in the car, right? So the means the gap between the road and the height of the car from the bottom side, so that things we are finding in the deep learning. So deep learning find very small features of that car, and on the basis of that it take the decision to classify is it a car or it is a truck. So in deep learning we go in the depth of these features. So in altogether in machine learning, either it is also machine learning or the deep learning, what is generally we do, we tune to the model. So we have we are taking the different images of these cars or the plane or the trucks, and we are passing that images to the machine learning algorithm. This is the machine learning algorithm, and we are tuning this machine learning algorithm. If this type of features are coming, then mark it as a plane up, or some other types of features coming, then mark it as a car. So in machine learning algorithm, nothing but tuning to the model. So there are the different tunes. Means the way we tune the sound, in the same way we're tuning here the models. We're just changing the values. Means, but it is not possible by human just by writing the rules. In the rule-based mechanism, you cannot write the multiple conditions. If condition, if width of this tire is this much, then mark it as a car, because there are the hundreds of different types of tires or different types of width of the tires. Is it possible to write the rules by human? No, it is not possible. It is not possible to write the width of this bonnet or these glasses. So machine can do that, machine learning can do that, because what we do in the machine learning, instead of writing these rules, machine itself write that rules for us. We don't go and write that rules, machine itself write that rules. Means machine take the data, machine eat that data, and after that he creates his own mechanism internally, and he train himself that, and then when we passing one new image, then he tell that what type of that image is. I hope everyone is clear till this point. Anyone has any doubt, any query?
Hi Saurabh, Vikram this side.
Yeah, hi Vikram.
Actually, I have doubt here. Let's say when you are saying the comparison, finding the matching, right? Let's say if I'm passing a different image of car and passing the different image of plane, then I need to recognize which one is the car and which one is a plane, right?
Right.
So let's say, so how we are going to capture that thing? So are we going to store those rules somewhere, or are we going to write a code for handling this kind of rules or the scenarios inside the code itself? So
No.
how you
Yes.
how this thing is getting low? Because for finding matching or the non-matching or the percentage or the ratio, I need to store the existing data set somewhere, right?
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
how we are how you are saying where we are handling this thing how to handle these things for finding the matches.
Yes, exactly. So that is the role of the data scientist. So
Hello.
what the
One more question that I have,
yes,
Siddharth here. Actually, I want to know that, sir, you have told that the machines are training themselves.
right,
As part as the discussion, we have seen the rule-based model are little bit difficult to store all the instructions.
right.
So here we are going to dealing with the XML or XMI schemas or something like that to store that metadata by using some Java program or as like such.
Yeah, I will
Yes, so,
cover both the answers.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Siddharth. Thanks, Vikram. So first, Vikram, what exactly the data scientists do? So that is the job of data scientist. Every time it is not possible that all the data will be available in the ready format. Data scientists do not get all the data in the ready format. They get just some bulk data. So either they will get hundreds of images. So last time we was working on one project. In that project, we want to find there is one truck, and in that truck there are the hundreds of rods are there. Okay, and by taking one image of that rods, we want to find the count of that rods. So at that time we don't have any data, and that is the challenge of data scientist. Data scientist has to take this data. They will get this data. Data is there. So what is the data? Means data is in the form of images. Data can be in the form of text. It can be reviews, anything. So data scientist work is to convert that data in the proper machine understandable language. What machine understands? Machine understands the 0 and 1 first of all, and how you will convert that 0 and 1 to, you have to be in proper structure, that what is the width of this aeroplane, what is the width of this tire. So that data scientist has to look into that. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, it's the role of the data scientist. That data scientist has to take these different images and find their different properties and take it in the proper structure. So means it is not every time that he will go and check one by one all the images and will write down the width of that. He will get that images. Means that car company can give him all the details of that, what is the width of his car's tires, what is the width of the bonnet, what is the width of the glasses, how, what is the size of the steering, and all these things. The car company or the people who are working on that type of image, the company will give that data, but that data may not be in the proper format. Lots of missing records will be there. Lots of data which is incorrect are present, incorrect is there. So data scientist has to work on that data and clean that data and make in proper structure. Once you get the proper formatted structured data, then you will pass it to the machine learning algorithms and get the prediction. Is it clear, Vikram?
Hello, sir. Sir
Yeah.
Siddharth again.
Yeah, Siddharth.
Sir, can you list some of example for data cleaning process that you elaborated, like the some
Yeah,
rods
so
are there in track or like that, some tools or some
right.
technique is there?
Right. So exactly what we do means, first of all, we take the data, we find the null values from the data by using the Python coding NumPy and Pandas we use to clean that data. So this is the Python programming packages are there. So by using that, we clean that data. We use the different packages and filter out the null values and remove that null values. We have to take the decision. So that is the detailed part of that. What exactly, what is the exact process of that data science and how to clean that data. So it altogether a very big means a lecture or 2 hours of a separate section is there to clean that data and what the decision we need to take. And it depends on the total different type of data. So sometimes you need to remove that data, or sometimes you need to fill that data. So on the basis of that, you have to take the decisions. So that is the null value, removing the data or filling the missing value. So different types of operations we need to do. So it altogether a very detailed topics. We can take it in some another lecture, but NumPy pandas we generally use to work on that type of data cleaning process. Okay.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir. Saurabh, sir. Yeah,
Yes.
Pranay this side. Sir,
Yeah,
I just
Pranay.
want to know that the part of data cleaning or conversion of the information into the understandable machine language,
Right.
it is the part of machine learning or data science.
No, you see, it is not the part of machine learning. It is a part of the data science. We need to convert that data. Means once you get the data in the proper structured format in the tables, then you will have the data in the text. Okay, so you have to convert that into the numbers. So that is a part of the data science actually.
So are we going to cover this thing also into this
No. It
particular
is
course?
actually these are the very detailed topics. So we are not going to cover that one in these topics. We have the dedicated
Mhm.
lectures sessions for that. Generally, once we have the mentorship sessions on every Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. So you will get all these details in that, because these are the very detailed topics of the data science, machine learning. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So these are the technical topics, means how exactly what is the mechanism, how to clear that data, and taking one example and showing that doing it. So that is a very detailed topic. So that we are not going to cover. So this is the one type of webinar we are taking to give you understanding what is the data science, what is the machine learning, what is the deep learning, what is the artificial intelligence, and all these things. When you join the
No, sir.
mentorship
I mean to
sessions,
say,
yes, Pranay.
yeah. I mean to say about the mentorship session,
Yeah, mentorship session
not
is in
into
the
this.
evening. So today's mentorship session is 6 to 8 p.m.
Yeah. So in the mentorship session, when we join this course,
Mm-hmm.
then that part of data science, it means the conversion of the data, we will understand. We will
Yes,
learn these
yes,
things. Na?
yes, right.
Okay.
We take it
Okay.
in depth. So we have the courses in both the format, means live recorded courses plus the mentorships where people want to join the live sessions and the go to the recorded content as well. So I will give you a brief idea about that so you can understand. So now what exactly difference between the AI, ML, DS and DL? DL means deep learning, DS data science, and ML machine learning, AI artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is not any specific technology. There is no any technology in the market that people will go and tell you that if you will do this, then you are doing the artificial intelligence. AI is very vast field, and it is not only to the IT industry, it is in all the industry. If you are in the mechanical industry, if you are creating any robots parts, that is also AI's work. If you are working in the IT industry and you are writing one algorithm which detect the image and give the decisions and which you are going to fit in that robot which has created in the mechanical industry, that is also artificial intelligence part. Whatever the cabling and all this part you are doing in the electrical engineering, so that is the AI's part. So AI is altogether very vast field. So multiple domains comes under that. And technology wise, if you see that machine learning, deep learning, data science, these are the top important parts of the artificial intelligence. So when you are working in the machine learning, means when you are working on the different algorithms, either it is a linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, different algorithms, if you are working on that, alternatively you are working in the artificial intelligence, right? So what is the data science? In data science, we take the huge amount of data, we process that data, and we make that data capable of sending it to the machine learning algorithms. So machine learning algorithms can work on that and give the prediction or classify that data or give the futuristic values of that data. If you are working in the stock market prediction, you want to find the what can be the future value of the stock. So you have to take the raw data throughout the different internet, different channels. There can be the historical values of the stocks. There can be the different news coming in the market. There can be the multiple factors. What is the that profit companies getting, how much assets they are holding, what is non-performing assets they have. So by using that, you are writing a data science algorithm or machine learning algorithm to pass this data, which is in the text format or in different format. You need to work on the data science. With the data science, you will take that data, convert it to the meaningful understandable format which understand to machine, and then we'll pass it that data to the machine learning algorithm or the deep learning. So what happens in the deep learning? In the deep learning, there are different neural networks are there. So neural network means, I hope you have saw this type of images. This is the one neural network image, and we pass this data, and all the neurons are connected. These are the nothing but the neurons. So, but I know that this is very means a top level of architecture I'm sharing you. But if you go in depth of that, it is very detailed concepts, and this is the very interesting concepts. Once you understand the neural network, once you understand what exactly happens, how that forward propagation works, how that backward propagation works, what is the activation functions, what is the loss functions. Once you understand that, no one can stop you to become a smart artificial intelligence engineer. And there is a huge growth for the AI engineers in the market. But understanding this whole structure of this artificial neural network is very important. So it is not possible to explain it in the 20-30 minutes. It takes a longer time, so we'll not go in depth of that. But when you work on, means when you join any class or anything, at that time you will learn these things, means how we take the data, how we'll pass it to the internal hidden layers of the neural network, and how we give the predictions. So you will learn all these things in the deep neural network or the deep learning. So that deep learning means we take the data from the data science and we pass this data to this deep neural network. So what is a deep neural network? Suppose if you want to find the face detection, or you are working on face detection project, you want to find the expression on the face. What you will do at that time, you will take the different image of the face and you will check the expression of that person. So at that time you need to require the multiple layers. So this is the one input layer, this is the one hidden layer, and this is the output layer. So there is one hidden layer, there can be the hundreds of hidden layers, there can be 10 hidden layers, 5 hidden layers, depend on the problem statement. But as the hidden layer you increase, the complexity also increases. This model become very, very complex. You know that Facebook face detection algorithm using 9 layers, 9 hidden layers are there. That is the one of the toughest complex algorithm in this world as of now, where they are detecting exact face of that person. I'm giving that name of that person, giving you some suggestion that this is the name of that person when you are clicking on that image. So they are using the 9 layer hidden layer in behind that. So very complex example is the that is one of the complex example of the deep learning. So they are taking this data through the data science and passing it to the deep learning. Deep learning is very big topic again. So I hope you understand what exactly happens in the deep learning. So if there are the more than one layer in machine learning, this is also structured in the machine learning also, but there is only one hidden layer in machine learning. But if you go for the more than one hidden layer, then we call it as a deep learning, because as the layers increases, you require the lots of data need to pass. It will not give you the better accuracy or good accuracy if you pass the very less amount of data. Means like 1000 records, 2000 records, it will not work. It will not give you that much good accuracy in that scenario. You need to pass hundreds of thousands of records, lakhs of records, then only the deep neural network work fine. But recently some algorithm has came which work on the less data also, but there is no any requirement. Suppose just I will ask you one question. You are living at one location, and there is a market at just 50 meter from your, or there is one shop 50 meter to your house. How you will go to shop? Will you take your car to go to that shop? Definitely no, right? Either you will go by walk, or max to max you will use the bicycle, but you will not go with the any means car, or you will not use some heavy mechanism to go to that location. So deep learning is like that only. So if you can solve your problem with the machine learning, if you have some less amount of data, you can solve your problem with the machine learning. Why you will go for deep learning? So deep learning is a project where that there is a huge amount of data is present, and very complexity of that project is very high. Lots of data need to be processed and take the decision on the basis of that. Suppose if we are finding the tone of the text, at that time you have the thousands of lakhs of records, different 50 millions of records we have trained on our model, and on the basis of that we are taking the decision that what is the mood of that customer, what is the mood of that text. At that time we require this deep learning. But in the other scenarios, generally we do not require the deep learning. Lots of our problem statements will get solved with the machine learning. But there are some scenarios which is required to be go through the deep learning only. So at that time we go for the deep learning. Deep learning is the advanced part. So you have to start first upon with the Python programming, then go to the understand the machine learning algorithms, data science, pass work on all these things, and you can be very good machine learning engineer or the data scientist or AI engineer. Deep learning, it will take time to understand the things. Once you have the 6 months, 1 year of experience in the machine learning data science, then definitely you can go for the deep learning. Anyone has any query till now?
Sir, can you please explain the roadmap again for this particular course? What we are going to learn into this particular course?
Yeah, so I will explain you the different courses what we have. So Pranay, have you enrolled for any course?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah. So I will explain you the course.
I'm planning to enroll this course.
Okay, okay. So I
Yeah,
will guide
for
you that.
this particular course.
Yes, yes, yes. So Inside AML is a dedicated platform for artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and deep learning only. We do not go in depth of any other technology. Means we do not go for the Java, C, C++, Angular, or full stack developer. We do not go. Okay, so we go in the
Okay.
detailed technologies of the deep learning, data science, machine learning only. So here we have the different courses. We have the machine learning with Python statistics. We have the data science master program, and we have the master in artificial intelligence in collaboration with IBM. So these three courses are there. If you go for machine learning with Python and statistics, so in that one, I will just give you the idea of this one, that in this course, so 200 plus lectures are there, 40-50 plus hours of content. Means this is the recorded course content. Live lectures are different. In live lectures, again 60 hours of content is there. Altogether 100 plus hours of content is there. 2 months of live access. But if you enroll it today, means we are going one offer that if you enroll today, you will get the total 4 months of access. So in the 4 months, whatever the batches are going to come, you can join any batch. 100% job assistance and 15 plus real projects are there. And in this course, we are covering the Python, in-depth Python. It's not just high level of Python programming, in-depth Python we are covering. We are covering the Django web framework, which is one of the important web framework of the machine learning, or we can say Python, where we develop whatever the machine learning algorithms and we deploy with the help of Django web framework. Mini and mega projects for the Python we have covered here, plus statistics which is required for machine learning from scratch, and mini mega projects for machine learning. So all together whole machine learning we have covered. One offer we was running this course was 5,000, but if anyone is going to interested to enroll this course, we are providing one offer today. And this is only for the last day today. From tomorrow the courses are going to be double the price, because we are giving lots of things. We are giving the mentorship sessions, we are giving the all the content. This is the lifetime access to all the content. So whatever the lectures are there in the recorded form, it is going to be with you for the lifetime. Whatever the new content will come, new lectures will come, new technology will come, we are adding it in this one. You will get access to all these things in upcoming upcoming days. Whatever the new data is getting added, you will get access to all these things. So we have covered all the different tools. You will get the certification. So either you can get the certification from India or the Leeds UK. So we have both the options. Some people ask for the Leeds UK certification, or some people ask for the only here local certification. So we have both the certifications. And the course price is the actually 15,000 rupees. But today we are providing this offer that if you want to enroll this, we are providing one offer. You can enroll for this course in 2,999 rupees only. So you have to apply one offer code, that is ML@2,999. Nasreen, I will just answer to your question. Give me just 1 second. I will answer to your question.
Saurabh, I have
Yeah.
a question for this course.
Mhm.
So, are we getting the live mentorship support for this 3,000 course?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Every Saturday, Sunday, every Sunday we have the 2 hours of live sessions. You will get access. Today, one fresh batch is starting. So you will get access to that if you enter it for today. And
how long I will get the support of the mentorship?
4 months. So 4 months, whatever the new batches are starting, because it will cover in the 2 months only. 1 month is Python, 1 month data, 1 month machine learning. But you will get access for the live sessions for 4 months. Means you will get the emails every Sunday. And also we are working on the portal where you will get the list of all the sessions. So you can directly join it from there itself instead of getting in the emails. So for 4 months, you can join any class.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
and
sir.
This content is for the lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. This is Vamshi.
Yeah, Vamshi.
I just wanted to know, you said there is a 4 months access for all the content.
Right.
So I can shift between courses like machine learning to artificial intelligence.
Yeah, machine learning is the internal part of artificial intelligence only. So whatever we are doing in AI, it is just machine learning only. Either you
No.
work in the machine learning, you work in the data science, you work in the deep learning, all are the
Okay.
part of the artificial intelligence only.
So I can switch between any course I want for the next 4 months.
Yeah, Miss, you can join any batch. Miss, you can join Python. If you feel that, no, I have done the Python, now I want to join the machine learning. Any batch is started for the machine learning, you can join directly that batch.
So this 2,999 price is for every month or just for the
No,
four
for
months?
once, single
Oh, that
subscription.
is great. That is great. I also have a detailed query, a long query, if you don't mind, sir.
Yeah.
So before I ask my query, I just wanted to portray an example that what I'm going for.
Okay.
So while I'm learning data science,
Mm-hmm.
people inform me that I should go for Tableau or Power BI for data
Mm-hmm.
visualization.
Right.
So I learned the Tableau.
Right.
But after learning Seaborn and Matplotlib, I realized that this is the actual data visualization. Matplotlib is
Right.
very complex and
Right.
it is the core thing that I should run, not Tableau. So
Right.
similarly, when it coming to machine learning languages, there is
Right.
Amazon SageMaker, AWS SageMaker, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, and
Right.
also Alteryx,
Right.
IBM Watson,
Right.
so on
Right.
examples.
Right.
These are all platforms.
Right.
Should I go for platform approach? Is there any core things that I should learn before
Yes.
going into this
I
aspects?
will tell you. Yeah, exactly. Good question.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So actually, what happens in the in the industry, that there are the two things. One is the machine learning algorithms, and the data visualization is another thing. So first upon the process is that you have to understand the Python machine learning data science. Once you work on the data science, once you understand the how to find the decisions, how to take the decision, how to do the predictions, how to classify the data, once you understand all this process, then you can go for the data visualization. There is no need of going to data visualization directly. Who can go
Just
for
for
the
an example, sir, that is an
yes,
example.
yeah,
I just wanted to portray that Tableau is just a platform, but
right,
Matplotlib is the core language. So I
right.
realized Matplotlib is the must go for. So
Right.
similarly, when I go for machine learning, should I go for tools like Amazon SageMaker, or should I learn core languages like Scikit-learn, or is there any something else you
First
wanted
upon, you
to?
should go for the scikit-learn. You should
Okay.
because if you just understand the top blocks of the building and you don't know those base, then it will give you long term, it will create the problem. So it is best go with the Python, go with the scikit-learn, go with the matplotlib, go with the different visualization techniques in the pandas and numpy and all these things. Once you understand all these things, after 1 or 2 years, by default you have to go there, the Tableau and Power BI. But if you directly jump to that level and not knowing the basic things, then it will create some problems.
That is okay,
Yeah.
sir. I'm actually having a lot of experience in data
Right.
science, not in
Right.
machine learning.
Okay.
So I just have knowledge on
Yeah.
Matplotlib and
So
Tableau also.
if you're working on the data science for the longer time, if you know the algorithms, machine learning algorithms or the things, then you can go for the means that visualization techniques. If you are
Okay.
already working in the data science, but if you're
Yes.
fresher or if you don't know anything in the machine learning, Python, then or data science, then I will suggest first go with the scikit-learn and all these things. But if you are already working for longer time in the data science and you know that how to visualize the data, you are getting the data different data as output or the predictions, and you want to visualize that data in the different formats, so you can at that time you can go for the Tableau, Power BI. So I will explain you one another course for the Tableau, Power BI and all these things we have covered. One another course is there, that is the deep learning data science course. This is the in the data science master program. So in this master program, we have the Python, machine learning, Python projects, Django web framework, statistics, machine learning from scratch, mini mega projects, data science, and Power BI is there, which is one another visualization technique. So that we have covered. So you can access to that one. So this course actually price goes to the 18,000, but you can access it in the 8,999. And the master in artificial intelligence, here we are covering the Power BI and Tableau also. So we have the all these techniques like Python, all these things what we are covering in the other previous programming language, previous courses, plus Tableau, OpenCV, and Power BI and deep learning. So these four new stuff is there in this master in artificial intelligence course with collaboration with IBM. So
So
that you will
this,
get. Yeah.
okay, sir. So this master in AI can be accessed in
Yeah. So
2,999.
yeah, it is content you can access for the full lifetime, and live sessions you can access for the 8 months. So 8 months, whatever the sessions are going on, you can join any batch.
So all this is for only 2,999.
No, this is not for 2,999. This is 18,000. Actually, the price is the 35,000. But if you are going to enroll for today, you can apply one offer code and you can
Okay.
access it for the 18,000, 17,999. One offer code is there. I will just share that offer code.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have to apply that
I'm
offer
actually
code.
interested in this artificial intelligence course.
Yeah. So I will share that offer code. So the offer code is the AI E2E AI at that AIML. Let me ping that.
So can you please share the coupon again?
Yeah, I'm just sending it in the chat. So this is the coupon I have pinged in the chat, and this is the link. I hope this coupon is activated. Let me check if that coupon is activated. So all the backend techniques here in inside AML also, whatever the backend technology company has integrated is in the Django only. So you can understand the value of Django. Means Django is all where if you see Uber, YouTube, all these companies are using internal Django. Django has very beautiful one framework that you don't have to create lots of things. It will get created automatically for you. It will get created
Okay.
automatically for you. So you don't have to go and create the means backend tables, add the records to that table. Whenever you are creating any model, automatically it will create whole the flow for you. Lots of additional things are there in the deep learning. So in the Django. So because of that, people are preferring the Django in the IT industry. Whoever is working on the Python, they prefer the Django as a web framework. Whenever they create any application, they go for the deep learning. So you can see here that offer code just applied. So this is the offer code E2E AI at the AIML. So this is also valid only till today. From tomorrow, all the courses price are going to be hiked. It is going to be doubled. Means what are the actual price? Because to provide all these things for the 8 months, at the end we have to miss lots of investment is there. So generally, it is because of COVID only we was providing it in this price. But now again, it is going to be from the 1st of February. It is going to be in the 35,000 rupees.
Thank you, sir. And I just wanted to know what I can access for this 2999 course.
Yeah, for 2999 course, you can access the Python, machine learning, Django, and this one projects in the Python, so machine learning. So you can see here Python, Heart of AI, Django web framework, mini mega projects for Python, statistics, machine learning, and machine learning projects. So all these things
That
are
is
there.
great, sir.
Yeah. So link for that I will share you in the chat message. So I have linked that link of this machine learning course, and the offer code is the ML at the 2999. So you can enroll for any of the course, or you can switch the
Hello.
miss. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Suraj.
Saurabh, Surajit this side.
Yeah, Surjit.
Actually, I want to know something from your end. I'm working in the consulting sector, okay, for
Okay.
last 8 years.
Okay.
So I want to be in the part of the digital transformation in near future. Okay.
Right.
So which course should suggest for me?
So you are working
Because
as a
there are lots of
consultant. So
courses and most of the things are too technical.
right. So you are
I am working as a consultant. I am actually an urban and transport domain consultant.
okay. So
Okay.
I will suggest.
So which course should be preferable for me?
Yeah. So there are the two courses I will suggest
Because
you.
these technologies are totally new for me.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I will suggest you either you go for the data science master program or master in artificial intelligence. But master in artificial intelligence is like a very detailed, or all these things we are covering there. If you want, if you think that I can invest the 18,000 in the first go with that. If you think that no, I want to start with basics and all these things, or the data science, machine learning, all these things, I will suggest go with the data science master program first. In that we are covering all the part of that this basic course
Okay.
plus data science part. So you will get access to this course plus 6 months of mentorship sessions. So actual mentorship sessions for the 3 months only. Means in 3 months we cover all these topics in the live sessions.
Mm-hmm.
But you will get access for the 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the batches are there in the 6 months, you will get access to that. You will get access to the Python, mini mega projects for Python, Django web framework, statistics for machine learning from scratch, mini mega project, end-to-end data science is there, and Power BI visualization. Means you are learning all these things end to end. You are learning the things. So you can go for this course also. But
Okay.
if you are looking something like job guarantee or IBM collaboration, IBM certification, go for the master in artificial intelligence. Then this course is also good. Data science master program.
Okay. So that is on 18,000, correct?
No, that is in the 9,000 rupees. 8,999.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Which
the
one? That is masters.
master data
Okay.
science master program.
Okay.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
just ping
Thank
the
you.
code for that one. So the code is that ds@eiml, and the link for that one is the data science master programs link. Yes,
Okay.
someone was asking
Thank you.
some question.
Hello, sir. This is Vamshi again.
Yeah, Vamshi.
So there is a job assistance provided in the artificial intelligence program, right, sir?
All the courses contain job assistance. Only one course, which is the job guarantee. We allocate means we allocate the HR for all the courses, but a
Okay.
dedicated HR get allocated in this course, Master in Artificial Intelligence course with IBM. So in this course, we allocated dedicated HR. She will work for you for the 9 months of period. Continuously will help you to make you place, and will work on your resume, improve your resumes, improve you get allocated all the assignments and everything, and will help you all together to get placed.
So this is a job guarantee program.
Yes, this is the job guarantee. Only in this
Awesome.
program we are providing the job guarantee. There is no any another course where the job guarantee we are providing. If you will not get
That
the
is
jobs,
great.
we are returning the money, but we don't want to return your money. We want to give you the job.
If you are that confident, I'm also confident that I might get job. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Only the thing we expect that your participation. Miss, it's not only miss you just join the course and left it. So you have to be miss join our live sessions. You have to
I completely understand, sir.
yeah. You have
There
to go
should be
through
a
the course
dedication from
content.
my part.
Yes. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thanks. So guys, you can go for the courses, you can enroll for that, and you can start the learning today. Once you enroll for the course, immediately you will get access to all the courses, and you will get the live recorded sessions, you will get the certification, and the today new batch is starting. You can join that batch. So hope everyone has a bit pretty understanding, clear understanding of the what exactly the artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, rule-based mechanism, all these things. If you have any doubt, still anything, join our sessions, come to the mentorship sessions, ask your questions, and grow all together. I will just share the
Thank you, sir.
link, so you can just share your feedback. Just give me 1 second. I will share the link. Yeah, someone is asking some questions. Yeah, Pranay, are you asking some questions?
No, Saurabh. I
Okay.
just say thank you.
Okay. Thanks. Welcome. So this is the link for the feedback form. You can give your feedback. Thanks, Riddhi. Thanks for enrolling the course. Welcome to the Inside ML, and you can join the evening session. You will get the email in few minutes, so you can join to that session. This is the feedback form, and thanks for lots of emails. So very few enrollments are remaining, and from anyway that from tomorrow this offer will not be valid. So this is the last day, and I hope everyone will take the benefit of that. And in market, there are the lots of things are going on. New technologies are coming, or the existing technologies are moving out. So you will learn lots of new things in our live sessions. You will learn the technology. You will learn the data science, deep learning, neural network, different visualization techniques, different tools. So multiple things you are going to learn in the live sessions and the recorded format. So you can start with any of the course, and you can make a successful career in this domain of the artificial intelligence. And have a great day. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Narsin. So sorry,
Hello.
Narsin.
Hi, Saurabh.
Yes.
Hi, Saurabh. This is Ali from Hyderabad.
Yeah, Ali.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So even I have a same clarification. I'm completely new to this field. My background is completely from operations customer service background.
Okay.
So what course you suggest as a basic? Because I'm not from math background. I'm not from technology background. I'm not from Excel reporting any kind of work. I'm
Okay.
completely from a communication background. Like.
Okay. So if you are totally
So which course would be
totally
like
fresh, then
initially to take a step?
yeah. So I will
Be
suggest
better
either
for
one of the two. Means machine learning with Python statistics. You can either go for this course, or you can go for data science master program. So machine learning with Python statistics, you can enroll for only 3,000 rupees and you can start the learning. Or if you think that because this offer is not there from tomorrow onwards, so and this course is going in very good price, so from
Okay.
tomorrow this course will be in 18,000 rupees. So right now you're getting in 9,000. You can go in this course also. So in the next 6 months you will getting access to all these things. So when you are coming from the non-technical background, learning the basics of Python, learning the basics of the programming techniques is very important. So if you
Does it
join,
also cover statistics?
yes, statistics is in all the courses. If you go machine learning, data science, master in AI, all the courses contains the statistics part.
Okay. So from when the classes are going to start?
Today 6 to 8 p.m. The new classes batch is starting.
Okay.
Again,
And what is
yeah,
the this course duration of 2,999?
2,999 you have actually, it covers in the 2 months, but you will get access for the 3 months or extended to 4 months. So 4 months you can join to any batches. So only people who are joining today's people who are joined today, so they will get access to the 4 months. So 4 months, whatever the batches are there, you can join to any batch. So you can complete in the 2 months
And
only.
classes, okay.
Yeah.
Is a weekend class or regular classes?
It is weekend classes, because most of the people we get from the
Saturday and
corporate
Sunday.
people, and corporate people discuss different things, different work they are doing, the different domains they are coming out. So lots of discussion happens in these live classes. So because of that, we majorly focus on the weekend classes.
So in this 2,999, you have a placement assurance, interview techniques,
Placement
everything will be covering, or just the
placement
course?
assistance is there. We will give you the lots of openings after the openings are there. And in the month of March, April, March, lots of openings, because the new cycle starts, financial cycle. So lots of openings comes in the market. So you can join.
So even you have a base in Hyderabad companies also.
Yeah, we have in Bangalore, we have in the Pune, we have in the Mumbai, and the headquarter in the Leeds, UK.
Okay, no, like placement assurance, you will
Yeah,
help us
placement
to get in
assurance is
Hyderabad also.
throughout the India, in all the places.
So all the
Wherever
IT
IT industry is present, there we are providing the places.
So what I need to know, what I need to do to get this course, 2,999
Yeah,
course?
you can open the insideaml.com, and you can go for the machine learning course, first course, that machine learning with Python statistics. If you just scroll down a bit, you will see one box here. You can put your offer code here, that is the ML at the 2,999.
See, I'm on that website, insideaml.com data science slash.
Okay, you can just scroll down a bit, and you will see the 3 courses there in the landing page itself. Yeah, here I will showing here. So these are the Flexi courses with the live mentor support. So the first course you can see here, machine learning with Python statistics.
Machine learning
with Python and statistics. If you scroll down a bit, you will get that at the top
course
itself.
content.
Yeah, so did you open that course? So
No, I'm
first,
on the bundle of courses.
okay. So
First
in the
question,
bundle of courses, yeah, so here means if you open this course, so you are seeing the bundle of courses, right? So here
I
just
cannot see your screen because I'm on call. I'm talking to you, so your screen is not visible to me.
okay. So on bundle of courses, before that, just go a bit up.
Okay.
Yeah, there is on the right hand side one window is there where
Machine
you can
learning with Python and statistics.
Yes.
Right.
So yeah, did you open that course?
Subscribe is showing.
Yeah, subscribe.
Apply
So you have to
social
put
here.
the one offer code there. That is the ML, capital ML at the rate 2,999.
Capital A
ML
L
at 2,999, and you can enroll for that course. You have to fill your details, and then you can
A
move
M
ahead.
I L at the rate.
Sorry, ML, capital ML only, machine learning.
That's it. AIML.
No, only ML.
Can you repeat once again the coupon?
Yeah, capital ML.
Okay, capital ML
at the rate 2,999.
at the rate
2,999.
2.
999.
Apply. Okay. Next.
Yeah, now you can click on subscribe. You have to fill all your details, and after that it will show you one pop-up, and from that you can proceed. Okay, anyone has any question? Yeah, one question was there in the chat.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, how do we getting the certificates from IBM? It is authentic certificate from IBM or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. So that certification is in the Master in Artificial Intelligence course only. So that you will get from the IBM's. We are providing that certificate on the completion of that course.
So we have to give the examination or as
Yes, yes. One exam will be there
can
at
you
the end
show
of the
me the
course.
certificate of that also, sir? Some sample certificate or
Yeah,
some
you will. Will share that. Just ping your number, or we can send that. Means you will get that certificate.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And sir, what about the placement guaranteed kind of thing in that domain? Can you brief me a little?
Yeah, placement guarantee. As I told that we are providing the dedicated HR who will work for you and will prepare your resume, will help you to means find out your weakness and work on that and get you shortlisted for the different interviews and give you the different calls. And we'll make sure that we'll put enough efforts to get you placed in the companies.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Sir, I am
thank you.
sharing my number, so please
Sure,
drop
yeah.
the certificates and all.
Okay.
Hi, Saurabh. Even same goes with this course also. IBM certification and all covers in this also.
IBM certification is not in the machine learning with Python and the data science. It is only in the master in artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Hello, sir.
what
Yes.
are
This is
the things?
yeah. Please go on.
No, you complete your question.
Yeah, this is Vamshi again, sir. So
Vamshi.
I'm actually browsing through this artificial intelligence program. So
Okay.
I've seen through the bundled courses.
Right.
So after bundled courses, there is a learning path graph.
Okay. So before that one, means
अरे
you are
एक
going to
सागर
enroll it, right?
यहाँ
Before
पानी
that,
पानी
yeah.
नहीं लाते जो
Hello.
Yeah. So before that, one button is there, means subscribe button is there. Before the bundled courses, only the subscribe button is there.
Yeah, I understand, sir. But I just a small query.
Okay.
So I've seen the bundled courses and learning path. In the learning path, it includes the natural language processing and Microsoft Azure.
Right.
So in the bundled courses, I'm not able to see natural language processing or Azure. Is it included or
Yeah,
not?
natural language processing is there in that, means data science part itself, means that we have not included a separate image again for the natural language processing.
So it is there.
It is there, yes.
And what about Azure, sir? It is also
Azure
included?
is also there. You can see in the machine learning that how to create the Docker container, how to deploy it to the Azure. So all these
That's
things we
great.
have covered. Yeah.
Okay, sir, great. And I would also like one more query regarding this Java Assistance program. So I'm sure a lot of people have been already enrolled and some of them are having jobs right now.
Right.
So may I know what is the average salary that
It
people will be
depends
getting?
actually, means lots of people ask this question. So average
If I
salary is
have a
totally
2 years
depend.
experience in data science.
So if you are already in data science and you have 2 years of experience, and if your current salary is between the range of 4 lakhs to 6 lakhs, then you can expect a 70 to 80% of hike for the data deep learning and all these things.
Okay, that is great.
Yeah. But only thing is that you have to understand the deep learning in depth.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
And lastly, I would like to join this program by today. May I have your phone number in case of any queries?
Sure.
Because,
I will share my phone number. Just let me ping here.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
So just I have pinged to everyone that I have this phone number. You can call me if you have any doubt, any query.
Hi Saurabh, this is Surya from Hyderabad.
Yeah. Hi Surya.
Saurabh, are you providing a certificate for 299 course?
Yes. We provide the certification for 999 course also. You will get the certification from the Leeds UK.
Okay.
And that certification also holds very much value in the market. So you will get the certificate for that course as well.
You are saying no, after March there are so many openings in the market.
Right.
So what would be the average package?
Average package, it depends on your existing domain and you are working on all these things, because if you are total fresher or you are working in the non-technical domain or other domain, if you want to switch here depends on your skills and your performance. On the basis of that, salary hikes depend. So it can be the 30, 50, 100%, 200% also, but all things are dependent on your skills. Because I will tell you that if you work on the Django, or if you work for the machine learning, and even when we are hiring, we are giving the 50, 30, 45% of normal hikes to the people who has at least 1 year of experience or 2 years of experience in this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm into non-technical role now.
Right.
I'm currently working, as a project management. So I would like to switch over to the, AL or ML, something like that.
Right.
So if I choose this course, so you said, I mean, I have no experience. Will it be considered in the market?
Yeah, it will be considered, because what happens that for the data science role, people looks for the employees who has some domain knowledge in the other fields. So if you have the domain knowledge, that domain knowledge is coming useful. If you take only total of fresher guy, is very new to the industry, so they will first look to him that as a normal things, that means he should know all the programming and all these things and all bit stuff. But when it comes for the experienced people, they look for the your domain knowledge also. So if you are going in the same type of domains in another company where they are using the AI, data science, deep learning, that domain knowledge is very useful. And if you have that domain knowledge, your chances of hiring get increases. But only thing is that you should have the knowledge of the data science and machine learning. Other than they will not hire. Means if you go for the data science interview with the knowledge of your existing domain, then it will not be going to work.
For example, as I said, I'm a non-technical background.
Right.
So in my resume, what I would be mentioning after this course?
Yeah, so we will share you that means our HR works for your resume. They will update your resume and will put all the required skills required in the interview. So whatever the training we are covering, we give one test. Once you pass the test, they update your resume and they will put all the skills which is required. Means if we have the Azure, we have the deep learning, data science master, machine learning, so all the concepts. So we put all the topic and detailed content in your resume, and we'll share you updated resume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that won't be anything wrong, no? In case if I apply in the market, because I'm into non-technical background, and finally my resume will be updated as a technical
Lots of
background.
people are from the other domains are coming to this field. There is no any restriction. No one can stop to anyone in this field.
Okay, this is just a doubt. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Nasreen asking one question. Suggest which course should I enroll for life or science professional. Nasreen, miss, I will suggest go for the data science master program. So this course is the good for that one. And another question he was asking previously, I think. I'm from the non-engineering life science professional. Can learning the master AI and ML is easy and should be really investing time in learning? Yes, Nasreen. So Nasreen, the thing is like that. People who are from these other domains are coming to this field because either they are working in any of the domain, they have that domain's knowledge. And when you go, because in this market there are the variety of companies are there. So one company who is working on the life science is not using the data science, but there are the hundreds of another companies who are working on that are using the data science. And when you go with the data science skills in that companies, your value is doubled. Your chances of hiring with a higher package is getting doubled. So because of that, people from the non-technical domain who has some domain knowledge, good domain knowledge, they are joining the data science master program or master in AI course to transform their career to this new field. Siddharth, do you get Siddharth, the participation certification we do not provide because there is no any value of the participation certification. We don't want to waste your time and our time to invest giving that participation certification. Just some companies are providing that to just get more and more people in the webinar. They just provide that participation certification, but there is no any value of that participation certification. No one will hire you by seeing that participation certification. So we'll focus on the details of the data science, machine learning, AI, learning the things, checking the value of the field in the market. So yeah. Thanks for enrolling, Shakha. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. Anyone has any question? Please drop the questions.
Hello. Hi, Saurabh.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, Saurabh. So currently, I'm working for a banking sector since 5 years.
Right.
Okay, so initially I joined as a call taker. Okay. And now currently I'm a quality specialist.
Okay.
Quality specialist in the sense I'm not into automation quality. I'm into coaching and feedback quality.
Okay.
I mean, I will listen to the agents' calls and provide them feedback, compliance issues. So, and my package is 4.3 currently.
Okay.
So after getting certification in this 2999 course, what kind of jobs I can look for that?
I will suggest you one of the very best job. I will suggest you very best career opportunity. I will tell you. As you told that you are working as a quality engineer, where you are listening to the calls of the customers and you are finding what exactly their opinion is, how the your agents are talking with the customers, and you are finding their loopholes and finding their way of communication, all things that you are providing to the management, right? Am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. So
So
the
even
thing.
currently, I don't work on Excel sheets. Everything I get automated from the analytics department, and I just
Yes, and
we
lots
call
of things
recording and
going to be
listen to the call.
automated.
Yeah. So I don't have pretty much knowledge of Excel anything, and mostly my company, they look for a SAS, Tableau, SQL things when whatever they want.
Right.
Whoever want to go to
Because they
data.
knows that the field is going to change,
Yeah.
the way people are analyzing all this quality and all these things. If competitor company is doing in the different way, they have to do in the different way. So what the competitor
Yeah.
company is doing, we are working on one of the same project where we are
Yeah.
taking that data in the text, the speech format. We are converting that speech to the text and
Correct.
passing that.
Speech analytics.
Yes,
Speech
speech
analytics.
analytics. Yeah, and we are processing that and finding the how that customer and agent's conversation is going on. Is it happy?
Yeah,
Is
correct.
it sad? Is it in which mood? So
Yeah,
there are the
correct.
hundreds of calls, and instead of putting one person to analyze all these calls, that machine is doing on the behalf of that person.
Yeah,
So
exactly. We are running on the project. My department is running on the project, but I'm not a part of that project.
right. So they are putting this AI and ML to get these things automated, and in future all these things get automated. So I will suggest go for either data science master program minimum. So in that course you will get all these things, means you will get from the working part of the data science, processing that data in the text format from the speech and other things. You will get lots of things to learn in the data science master program. So I will suggest for the go for this course.
This
So
2999.
Yeah, no, it is not 2999, it is the 8999.
Okay.
Yeah.
hi Saurabh, Surya again.
Yeah, Surya.
Only one last question.
Yes.
What should be the qualification to get trained into this course?
No, there is not any means basic qualification. Basic graduation is required. Means have you done the graduation?
I've done my engineering, and one of
Yeah.
my friend, she has done her general normal degree, BSc computers.
Yeah,
So
basic graduation is required. It is not for only means if you are done just the 12th or the just like that and you are going, but that is not the case. And that is for the master in artificial intelligence because we want to give the job guarantee. So this company has the criteria. So they require at least a BCS, MCA, or they have the MBA, or they have the engineering, MTech, ME. Because if they have the criteria, we cannot help you if you don't have that degree, right? So we cannot give the job guarantee.
so
So
even
instead of wasting your time,
MBA certification also is good enough, right?
yeah, machine learning and data science master program, anyone can go for that course. So, but if you should have a minimum degree or something, or this at least a graduation, go for the master in artificial intelligence with IBM.
Okay. Thank you, Saurabh.
Yeah, thank you.
Saurabh, when I cannot join today's class, and will there is any another batch in
No.
after 1 week?
Actually, what happens, Ali? If you could not join the batch, we give that recorded sessions. So we upload that all the recorded sessions on the drive. It is there itself in the course itself. You can click on that link and you can join the previous sessions also. So last whole 1 month, whatever the batches was started, 2 months, whatever the batches started, till last 2 months, you will get access to all the batches. So even you think that I want to complete it very fast, you can start to learn from that.
Okay. So there is no any other batch apart from this today?
Next batch is starting from the next weekend also, next Sunday also. Miss every Sunday, 2 Sundays we start one batch. So every 15 days one batch gets started.
So this class only on weekends, right?
Yes, only on weekends.
Okay, thank you.
Timings of class?
So if next Sunday again new batch is going to start, or next Sunday again new batch is going to start. So every one Sunday or 1 week or in the 2 weeks one batch gets started. Is it okay? Is it clear, Ali?
Yes.
What will be the timing?
For 6 to 8 p.m. or the different, if the new batch is starting from the different time, so we will inform you before that what is the time of that batch. Generally it is the 4 to 6 p.m. or it can be in the morning. So generally we suggest in the evening time only. So we'll share you that new batch timing before it starts.
Okay. Thank you.
But today's batch is the 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, so thanks everyone. Anyone has any query till now?
No, thank you, Saurabh. Got clear.
Thanks Ali. Thanks everyone.
Thank you, Saurabh. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.